The Secret Diary of Queen Elizabeth may offer a new perspective on Diana's life, with entries suggesting a complex and deeply personal narrative of her struggles, triumphs, and the tensions within the royal family. These pages, allegedly, reveal an unknown side of Diana's life, shedding light on the pressures she faced and the inner workings of the monarchy. The Queen's observations not only describe Diana as the iconic Princess of Wales but also as a person struggling against a system that demanded obedience above all else. Through this lens, Diana's life becomes a story of resilience amidst isolation, betrayal, and suspicion. The hidden writings may reveal truths about the challenges she faced. In these diary pages, the Queen allegedly grapples with her feelings, respect for Diana's compassion, and frustration with the disruption her approach brought to the royal routine. This tension raises an intriguing question: could these reflections change everything we believe we know about Diana's legacy? The diary portrays Diana's entry into royal life not as a fairy tale but as a struggle to navigate relentless expectations that clashed with her desire for authenticity. According to accounts, the monarchy saw Diana as a perfect piece for their carefully crafted image, but this approach allegedly ignored her individuality and humanity. Diana was more than just a decorative figure. What if the truth about Princess Diana's tragic death has been hidden all this time? Rumors about entries in Queen Elizabeth's secret diary hint at chilling secrets, including whispered fears, mysterious warnings, and royal conflicts. Could these revelations rewrite history? Stay to discover the alleged truths behind this heart-wrenching royal mystery. The world has speculated for a long time about the untold truths that surround Diana's life. That you try to hurt yourself externally because you want help, but it is the wrong kind of help. I dedicated my life to the service of our people. A woman who struggled to maintain her sense of identity in an environment that demanded conformity, the princess strove to preserve her essence. Her journey was marked by moments of isolation, as she allegedly battled the overwhelming pressures of protocol and duty. Diary entries hinted at a system so focused on maintaining tradition that it left little room for individuality. Through the narrative, the rumored reflections of the Queen described the difficulty of adapting to Diana's unique approach. Her warmth and openness, though celebrated by the public, were seen as disruptive by the royal institution. This dynamic allegedly created an atmosphere of tension and misunderstandings, leaving Diana to face many of her challenges alone. This look at the alleged diaries raises another question: could these conflicts have been resolved if the royal family had embraced Diana's approach rather than resisting it? Behind the royal smiles and polished public image, the diary entries allegedly reveal a more turbulent reality. The Queen allegedly recognized the growing cracks in Diana's marriage to Prince Charles long before the world knew. These rumored entries describe hushed conversations, meetings, and efforts to preserve the appearance of harmony, even as tensions simmered beneath the surface. The diary allegedly paints a picture of a relationship filled with complexities. Diana's struggles were not just personal, they reflected systemic challenges within the monarchy. Her efforts to find her place allegedly clashed with the rigidity of the institution, creating a cycle of conflict and misunderstandings. Through her diary, the Queen allegedly acknowledged these challenges, recognizing the deep-seated issues that Diana faced. She expressed regret over the growing distance between herself and Diana. These reflections allegedly touch on missed opportunities to connect and unresolved tensions that haunted their interactions. One of the most compelling aspects of these rumored writings is the Queen's perspective on Diana's fears. In 1977, Charles came to stay as a friend of my sister's. Diana allegedly expressed concerns about being watched and manipulated, a feeling that the journal neither confirms nor denies, but presents as a reflection of her internal torment. This delicate balance leaves us with an open question: were these fears simply a product of stress, or was there something more behind them? Despite her personal struggles, Diana never lost her ability to connect with people. The Queen's supposed journal reflects admiration for Diana's innovative humanitarian efforts, although it also hints at the tension these caused within the monarchy. Diana's practical approach to charity work contrasted sharply with the more formal and reserved traditions of the royal family. From her work with landmine victims to her efforts to destigmatize illnesses, Diana's impact went far beyond royal protocol. These entries allegedly describe her as a figure who refused to remain passive, using her platform to advocate for causes she deeply cared about. This reportedly led to a mix of admiration and concern within the royal household, admiration for her achievements, but concern over how her actions might affect the image of the monarchy. By focusing their energies on controlling their bodies, they had found that the Queen's reflections on Diana's ability to connect with common people suggest an awareness of how this skill reformed public perceptions of the monarchy. However, this same strength reportedly became a source of tension, as Diana's authenticity highlighted the monarchy's struggles to adapt to a rapidly changing world. This leaves a powerful question for viewers to ponder: could Diana's compassion and individuality have been the key to modernizing the monarchy, or did these qualities create an irreparable divide? The most chilling passages of the diary allegedly touch on the events surrounding Diana's death. Reportedly, the Queen expressed a sense of unfinished business, as if the full truth of that tragic night would never be known. Diana's alleged concerns about being targeted and manipulated resonate in these reflections. On the night of August 31, 1997, Diana and her companion attempted to evade the paparazzi, crying and displaying more emotion than they actually felt, leading to a high-speed chase that ended in a devastating car accident. Surveillance cameras along the route were not recording, and a driver with a high blood alcohol level was responsible for such important individuals, adding mystery to the rumors of Diana's premonitions. She allegedly confided in others that if she ever died in a car accident, it would not be accidental. These fears, coupled with the diary reflections, create an unsettling narrative that keeps viewers questioning what really happened. The Queen's alleged writings do not point to definitive conclusions but highlight a persistent sense of loss and unanswered questions. These reflections reveal a monarch grappling with grief and the weight of public scrutiny. The mystery remains: was Diana's death a tragic accident, or do these unanswered questions suggest a deeper story? After Diana's passing, her sons, Princes William and Harry, became the living embodiment of her legacy, heritage. The alleged diary entries of the Queen reflect on her journey, emphasizing her efforts to honor the memory of her mother while navigating her own royal responsibilities. Diana's influence is evident in her actions, from William's focus on mental health and homelessness to Harry's work with veterans. Both princes have embraced causes that reflect their mother's compassion. The diary allegedly describes the deep emotional connection that Diana fostered with her sons and her desire to protect them from the pressures of royal life. Through gestures such as preserving Diana's engagement ring for Catherine Middleton or naming Harry's daughter in her honor, the princes ensure that their mother's memory lives on. These actions, which allegedly reflect the balance they seek to maintain between honoring their mother's legacy and forging their own paths, continue to resonate. Although in some way you know this could happen, you really do not think about it much. The alleged reflections of the Queen highlight how Diana's legacy forced the monarchy to evolve. Diana's authenticity and emotional openness resonated deeply with the public, creating a stark contrast with the traditional stoicism of the royal family. This allegedly led to an internal reckoning, as the institution struggled to adapt to an increasingly empathetic and connected modern world. The rumored diary entries suggest that the Queen recognized Diana's impact as both a challenge and a gift. Her ability to connect with people reformed the image of the monarchy, making it more accessible and relatable. Diana's legacy is a tapestry woven with threads of love, compassion, and courage, but also of conflict and tragedy. Her story extends beyond her life. It is a lens through which we see the evolution of the monarchy and its struggles to maintain relevance in a changing world, quickly. I want to do it myself, and there are times when you can't do it yourself and the system takes control. The Queen's supposed reflections in her diary not only underscore this complexity but also highlight the humanity within the walls of an institution often seen as distant and inflexible. What stands out in these supposed entries is the Queen's sense of unresolved questions, even as she allegedly admired Diana's ability to connect with people and inspire change. There was an acknowledgement that these same qualities disrupted the carefully maintained structure of royal life. This paradoxical scenario leaves us wondering, did Diana's impact strengthen the future of the monarchy by making it more relatable, or did it expose cracks in its foundation that remain unresolved? What do you think Diana's legacy truly represents? Is it a triumph of individuality over conformity, or does it reveal the cost of standing up for one's beliefs? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The mysteries surrounding the royal family are intriguing, so don't forget to watch our next video for more details.